Welcome my students. Lesson 1. Crude oil. Petroleum. What is the crude oil? Crude oil is a dark liquid mixture of many different hydrocarbons. What does it mean, hydrocarbon? Hydrocarbon is a compound that contains carbon and hydrogen atoms only. Now the formation of crude oil. It was formed million years ago by decomposing of animals and plants under the earth at high pressure and temperature. This oil may be found under the land or the sea in special places called traps of oil. The massive oil rigs are used to drill underground the earth to extract the crude oil. Can we use crude oil directly? No. Crude oil can't be used directly. Why? Because it contains a mixture of hydrocarbons. So now we want to separate these hydrocarbons. The crude oil is carried to the oil refinery, where it is refined to make useful product by two processes known as the first one fractional distillation and the second one we call it cracking. Now we can refine the crude oil in the place we call it refinery, but the processes we call them fractional distillation and cracking. So first, what does mean distillation? We have an experiment to explain the distillation. This is the apparatus for this experiment. If we have alcohol and water are mixed with each other, how can we separate them? As we know, these two compounds, alcohol and the water, have different boiling points. That's why when we heat this mixture, so the alcohol rises up first as a vapor. Why? Because alcohol has less boiling point than water. So alcohol rises up here, then it goes inside the condenser, and from vapor it changes to liquid. Then we will get some drops of alcohol are received in this flask. In this case, the process continues until all the alcohols are vaporized and are received in this flask. Then what remains here? It is water. So in this process we can separate alcohol from the water. Now here we have a video. You have to write this link and watch the video on YouTube. Okay, so go back now. So distillation or simple distillation is the separation of two mixed liquids such as water and ethanol because of their different boiling points. For example, alcohol, methanol or ethanol vaporize before water, as the boiling point of alcohol is less than that of water. So alcohol can be separated from water by distillation process.